Have you guys ever had a hard out from a friendship?
Yep.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because you know, like it's one thing to naturally stop being friends or to lose touch, but have you ever had like a straight up real like we are not friends tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
From
dude.
0 to 100 so quick. And so
What happened? Like
One
what
night.
caused that?
A friend that I had 6-7 years ago, she got into a relationship with a guy who was very religious, and then just out of the blue one day, she calls me. She goes, "Kalyne, I don't think we should be friends anymore because you don't believe in God."
Whoa.
Peace.
That's very Christian-like.
Hold on, I didn't know you don't believe in God.
I don't believe in God.
You don't believe in God? You for real don't believe in God?
Guys, I don't think
I'm
we
more
can.
spiritual than I believe in like the,
But that's like the opposite of being Christian.
yeah.
Like that's not what they teach.
Yeah, that's not what God is supposed to tell you to do.
You don't f***ing say everyone that isn't Christian, you f***ing ostracize it. You're supposed to actually do the opposite.
Yeah, it will just be a good example.
Be a good example so you can recruit for God. Like the f*** are you...
It sounds extreme and it sounds made up, but it was literally verbatim, like that f***ing simple.
Was she expecting
And
you
it was
to?
so crazy that I was on the phone with her and I was like, this is f***ing wild. I'm like, all right, cool, later.
Were you guys super tight?
We were cool. Yeah, we were cool.
And did you feel like she was saying that to get a specific kind of response? Like, what were you supposed to say? Or was she really just like, there's nothing you can do about it, we're not friends?
In my mind, I think it was just, there's nothing that I could say or could do. I think she was just going through some crazy situation.
What if you're like, I'm ready to be Christian right now? You think
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know what? You convinced me.
You think she's
This 3-minute phone call of you threatening our friendship convinced me that God's
Yeah,
real.
I feel the Holy Spirit now.
Yeah, I feel him.
Kalyne, you think it was menopause or something like that?
I think
at 23?
At 23,
How old
yeah.
is that person?
Yeah, exactly. I think at 23, that's
She an old ass bitch.
You think
Talking like that.
You think it's Crohn's disease maybe?
yeah.
I think it's ALS.
So you think it's rabies?
You think she was on a period or something?
Probably.
It was, I mean, there were some
crazy,
things like
dude.
leading up that was just getting a little like, you know who this is too.
Was it a part with the dance with the devil peoples?
Yeah, that's funny.
She was a dancer at the time. Or
Remember that documentary? I didn't really watch it yet, but everyone talks about it. It's called Dancing with the Devils.
Oh, no, I don't know that
I
one.
don't fucking watch that shit.
That's not
And
the
then-
Korean dancing one, right?
Yeah, we're friends with the guy that
Yeah.
made that documentary.
Well,
I had one. Ryan, I have one, and you were there.
What you mean?
You were there, remember?
Are you talking about in the group chat?
No. Come on. That's light work.
Wait, I was thinking of, there's a really funny thing where one of our friends, during COVID, when people had different opinions that were like clashing, he was mad at him because he was giving haircuts still during COVID when people were not supposed to be spreading.
What kind of carrot-ass friend is that?
I know, but the funny part is that he, in a group chat, he lectured him and like wrote this long, like super long, like thing about how he's inconsiderate. And then I see that he's gonna respond, and I'm like, "Oh shit, here it comes!" Suba's gonna say something, and he just writes "LOL."
That's the best.
And then the guy leaves the chat like right after that. I thought you were talking about that because that's pretty funny.
No, it was the other one. Remember this like dude that name starts with the F?
Oh yeah, you should tell that story. That's a good one.
Man,
Felipe?
yo, so no. Fernando.
Fernando?
No, it's not. I had this dude come, my boy, Brownie. He was in Hawaii. He moved to LA at that time. You know what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. The lady, his ex at that time he moved in and everything too. So we're all chilling. I brought my homie over, and the name starts with an F. We're just trying to help him out, man. I couldn't help him out with a place because he didn't want to be there. Blah blah blah. So Brownie was just like, "Yo, I'll take you in." I was just like, "You sure, bro? Because that's the homie I brought." Yeah, he's just like, "Yeah, I got it." Some weird shit happened down the line, we're tight. We're hanging out every fucking day. We were super tight, all three of us, all the fucking time, right? One day, he gets a call. Something about the homie with the F was trying to do some weird funky stuff with his ex at that time.
What's the weird funky stuff?
The R word stuff.
No way.
Yeah, I guess they were trying to almost
shit.
like
hard stuff.
no.
Grape juice stuff.
Grape juice.
Got it.
Something about the homie with the
For a second, I was really confused.
the homie with the F tried to grape Brownie's ex at that time.
Whoa.
I was just like, what? So obviously Brownie calls me and tells me what happened, and I'm just like, yo.
How did he know the ex reached out to him?
Yeah.
Like help?
Or something like,
Wow.
but it was such a gray area. Like there's like, it was so confusing for me. But at the end of the day, I listened to Brownie, cause I know Brownie's a trustworthy guy. So I just listened to him. So immediately I just said, "Nah, fuck that, we're done." You know what I mean? Like immediately I just cut him off, and he tried calling me multiple times, tried texting me like, "Listen, I didn't even bother looking at his text once.
Oh, you just need to hear one side and that's
I
it.
just want to hear one side, and I already knew what side to pick, and that's my, I just know Brownie so well. Like I'm gonna listen to him.
That was a big deal because we only knew that dude because of him. Like he
Yeah.
brought that guy everywhere and like set him up. So like the fact that he just flat out was like, no, I don't talk to that dude.
Did you guys find out if he was really into grapes or no?
We had to go over there. I remember like me and Dietrich and we all like went to confront him about it.
I couldn't go because I was so like, like I was, I brought him over to the homie. I tried to set him up for the best type of friends to meet. For best guidance.
Yeah.
To, like if you want to make it out here, this is their homies
Yeah,
to
you
meet.
set him up pretty much.
And to hear that kind of shit, I was just like, bro, I'm gonna completely ghost you.
Yeah.
1000%. I don't give a fuck what type of memories we had, but I'm a 1000%. You're nobody now.
Yeah.
I can easily cut you out like that.
If you saw him on the street, what would happen? Would you just walk away?
I just drive. I'm just like, oh, that's that guy again. That's it. But never ever again speak to him. Never ever again.
Cause he's still around Hawaii, right?
Yeah, he's still around Hawaii.
Oh, maybe I'll run into him for you.
Yeah, you might. But my homies call me to this day, like, yo, I seen this guy, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool.
But word probably got around about what he did.
It did, cause all I had to do is call one of my homies, and my homie told everybody in Hawaii.
And then now they're like, we don't like this guy.
Yeah, everybody in Hawaii knows now. Like all my boys know what he did.
Coconut wireless is strong, bro. Like everybody
wireless.
finds
That's
out.
funny.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
Coconut wireless.
it is so.
That's really
quick.
the term?
Yeah, they call it coconut wireless.
It's a
Sounds
great
like
term.
a funny thing
Yeah.
to say.
Dude, Hawaii is so small. You call one guy, everybody.
Everybody knows. Like it's before Instagram news pops it up.
Yeah. That's all I had to do is call one homie from Hawaii, and the whole squad knew.
That's a very valid reason to cut off a friendship, though.
man.
So is not believing in God.
Yep.
That's crazy. But yeah,
I can't believe I have a blasphemous friend.
No.
That's way worse.
that was crazy. That was like the craziest time. That was the first time I ever had to just.
I thought you were gonna.
Complete
I really thought you were gonna kill that guy.
No, I was just like so devastated because I wanted to hear like what everyone else had to say. Like when you guys went, like what is the story? And it was still unclear.
Yeah, he obviously denied it, but still we were just like, it doesn't matter what you have to say about it. We just were like,
Yeah, why were you guys
communicated.
even in that? Like,
Yeah, it's
why?
like it's enough that like, oh, if you even got to that spot to where it's disputable at all, then you messed up. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We were like,
Regardless, it was her fault or regardless, it was him. I don't care. Like the fact that it was even there. It was just like,
Too
yo,
close.
Too much.
yeah, right. Anybody else not believe in God?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to hell.
I had a really weird situation. Till this day, I don't know what the fuck happened. But I had really close homies. Like the kind where like if you ran away from home, you crash there and you're tight with their parents and all that, right? This is like my sophomore year in high school. Or really, really tight. I ended up getting kicked out of school, so I moved out over here. And then when you're like at that age, all you care about is like girls or whatever. And so I started going to school here, and then they're like, oh, like how are the chicks are over there? And I'm like, oh, you know what? They have this thing called I forgot what the first dance was, but apparently Mark Keppel had more dances than Cerritos.
Oh, like a homecoming dance?
Something like that. No, but it wasn't even homecoming. It was like a small casual one. Because I remember at Cerritos, most of them were like more formal looking. Keppel had a bunch of like just casual, like people would just wear flannels and jeans like type shit, you know?
Nice.
So I was like, oh, like it's like a casual thing. And then so all the homies were like, oh, hook me up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to. So I'm gonna try to like I met a girl, and then through her I met another girl, and I started pairing up like 3 or 4 of my homies with other girls. So they don't even know who they are. But I would just get, like those pictures that people take at the fucking studio. I'm gonna take a picture. How about her? How about her? How about her? So I was gonna set it up where like 4 of my homies were gonna come to this dance, and then we were all gonna have dates already.
Right.
And one of the girls I met, she came over and we started talking to kind of like plan this whole thing, and then me and her hit it off. So I let my homie Sam know, hey, this chick, we actually started hitting it off, so I think I'm gonna be with her. And then he just exploded for some reason, and that girl wasn't even gonna be Sam's girl. It was gonna be this other guy named Mike's girl, and for some reason he got pissed for Mike, and I don't quite understand what happened. And then it's, man, fuck you, blah, 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 like fucking backside, whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you don't even know these chicks. What the fuck's going on? So I'm still living my...
He got mad from a picture hookup?
I don't know. It could be meth. His brain's like all...
Okay, I didn't know meth was a variable.
But his fucking brain is all rewired.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
And then, so I'm like, I don't know what is happening. On the weekend, I'm gonna go back to Rios and kick it with the homies and see what happens. I go back, I show up at his house, I believe, and he goes, man, I don't want to fucking see you. And I try to text the other homies, and all of them just ghost me. And then I'm like, I don't even know what happened.
What the heck?
Till this day, I don't even know.
What a weird mystery.
You should message him.
And then like 2 years later, because every time I would like drive, because that's how comfortable we were. And back then, we don't really have phones.
Yeah.
You just visit homies, so it's normal. I remember like 2 or 3 years into my 626 life, I was like, man, I wonder how Sam's doing. And one time I went to his house, I rang the doorbell, and then I was like, oh, is Sam home? And then his mom's like, Sam, and he comes down, and he looked at me like everything was cool and we never had any beef, and he was just like this weird, like eerie type of zen. Like, hey, what's up, Bart? How you been? I'm like, what the fuck? The last time I saw you, like, you don't want to fucking see me ever again. And we're about to like scrap over it. Like, that's how bad it was.
That sounds like drugs.
But then he manipulated all the homies, or
Yeah.
or the other homies were just like, man, fuck you, Bart. They wouldn't talk to you?
They wouldn't talk to me either, but it's also like at a time where the cities are that far apart, and then our phones aren't that good, where like stories can evolve on its own. Because it's not like right now you can just text, let me clear it up with you. Yeah, it's like everyone...
And then people have time to believe.
Yeah, everyone had Nokias, everyone had fucking limited minutes. It was like that kind of shit.
They're like, I ain't gonna talk to you.
Yeah, and it just evolved into this other fucking thing, and then 2 years later I tried to visit him just to see what was going on, and then he was just like, hey, what's up?
It was just kind of cuckoo.
And I'm like,
So he found weed.
maybe it went from meth to weed or something.
Yeah.
Or God. He found God.
He found God.
But Koreans, dude, they're crazy.
Oh my God, dude. Koreans got a low hit rate in stories here.
Bro!
Yeah.
Koreans,
are
man.
fucking crazy.
Fucking, man.
When Bishop Ahmad.
Yeah.
I had a really fucking like close friendship with a girl there that we were just like super cool, and then she was dating this guy that I guess both of their families didn't want them dating, and so like she would always confide in me about it. I was like really like supportive, and I would always be up all night with her just talking and shit. I wasn't attracted to her, nothing like that, not at all. One day, like, I get a call and it's her dude's mom, and she's like cussing me out.
Her dude's mom.
Her dude's mom, who I never met. I don't even really know the guy.
What's going on?
His mom just calls me and starts cussing me out about like picking them up, which I didn't do. And I was like, what? She goes, I know it was you that picked them up, and like, I guess because their family's refuting or something. And then I kind of was just lost. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me. And I don't even know how she got my number. And then I found out that...
this is like landline days too.
Yeah, landline days. This is like 2001. And then I found out that they lied and used me as a cover so they could be together. Like, so they could hang out. And I guess they both agreed to say that it was me.
They threw you under the bus? That fucking sucks.
Yeah, majorly threw me under the bus.
It would have been way different if they asked you for permission.
Yeah, you could have covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you probably would have done it.
And then I remember I called her. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck did you guys do?" And she was like, "You know, like when people start dating, it's like they only care about this.
Yeah.
Like whatever they damage outside of it to make that a thing, like you could just tell like she was just like, oh sorry, like we had to say something, like she just didn't give a fuck about like what I had to go through.
consequences.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
She was just like, oh, we're together right now, so you know that's all I care about. And then obviously like their shit fizzled out because we're fucking teenagers and shit. And then she tried to be friends with me after. Till this day, she still like hits me up. And I just don't even, I'm just like, whatever, bro. Like, she hits me up to this day, like, still.
And you just left on red.
What if she had like a very sincere apology? Would you be like, all right, maybe we'll like fix things or something? Or just too deep into your own life? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just like, I never had somebody do that to me before or after that. Like, nobody's ever, like, randomly made up that I did something so that they could like get away with
That's
it.
fucking shady.
Yeah, and it's weird because like I was your friend already. Like you could have set that up. And I like schemes.
Yeah.
Like I could have thought of that with you. You know, but the fact
And a
that
better one.
yeah, like I don't like to be pawned like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, like come on.
Yeah.